Your Eminence, την ευχή σας.
Christos Anesti, dear Mr. Limberakis, our beloved National Commander of the Order of St. Andrew, your Eminence, dear brother in Christ, dear Father Alex, I can see you trying to see me. Dear Archons, I'm so happy that I have the opportunity tonight, it's night here, to greet you for the first time by this teleconference meeting. I'm moved because I remember tonight how we worked together, not only when I was a deacon, but after that when I was the Chief Secretary of the Synod, organizing the official visit of Pope Benedict XVI to the Ecumenical Patriarchate. You remember, Father?
Great job.
You remember, Father, what we suffered at that?
Yes, that was a tough one.
What kind of difficulties we had. And then I had the honor to address all of you in Berlin when you organized the International Conference on Human Rights with the breaking down the walls, which was very appropriate for Berlin. You know that in Berlin they had a bad experience with the wall. And I had the opportunity there to talk about hulking and how we can break down the walls of suspicion and prejudices between Greece and Turkey and between our peoples, and how can we build confidence and mutual trust to resolve the problems of the Ecumenical Patriarchate and the Mother Church, and support our Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew. Dear Commander, your role, dear Mr. Limberakis, to all of this is a key role, and I want to express to you personally, as the commander of this order, the gratitude, not only of myself personally, but of the Mother Church of Constantinople. And not only that, but of all the people who live here in Istanbul, in Constantinople, the Homogenia, the few people who are here, because all these years, it's already 25 years, Father Alex, maybe you remember you were present during my ordination to diaconate. You remember that 25 years now, I have seen you working for the Homogenia and for the Mother Church, and I admire you. And in your person, and in the presence of all the members of this order, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. You're an example, not only for all the Archons, of the members of this order, but the Archons all around the world. And especially the Archons in the United States are example for the other Archons. Your devotion, your sacrifice for the Church, your love to the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew personally, and to all hierarchs, the respect you show and the attention you pay to all of us makes us proud of you, and I want to thank you again. The Archons of the Ecumenical Patriarchate are the pillars of the Mother Church to support the needs, to support the voices where the voice of the Mother Church cannot be heard, the hands and the eyes where the Mother Church cannot go and deliver the message of Orthodox faith and of the role of the Ecumenical Patriarchate in the Orthodox Church and in the world in general. This message, thanks to you, goes everywhere because you are ready to travel everywhere to bring this message. You have been to Brussels, you have been to Berlin, you have been to Austria, together with His Eminence, my beloved brother in Christ, Metropolitan Arsenius of Austria. Therefore, I am proud and honored that from now on, I will work with you together. And I'm proud and honored because this is not the first time, as I already said, and the experience I have from our collaboration in previous times makes me hopeful, makes me Elpidophoros in the real sense. that,
Well done.
that our hope will be
You are our hope, Your Eminence. You are our hope.
You are the hope, Mr. Limberakis, and all of the Archons of the Ecumenical Patriarchate in the United States. We have to work together to continue, actually, our work together to support our Mother Church, the Ecumenical Patriarch and the Patriarchate. Not only we love the Mother Church, but because if the Mother Church is strong, then we are strong as well. It's only then that we can bring fruit to our communities, to our families, to our churches, to our parishes, to our dioceses. If the Mother Church is okay, we are okay, and vice versa. If we are strong and devoted to the Ecumenical Patriarchate, then it works both ways. We are strong and our Mother Church is strong. Without roots, we cannot bring fruit. And of course, without the fruit we bring, we cannot feed those in need and those who can't have this fruit. I don't want to preach. I don't like preaching long speeches, so I will ask you now to express your feelings or your questions, or tell me what your expectations from me, what you expect from the new Archbishop. And I promise that I will try to do my best. I come to you to work with you. The times that the Archbishop's role was different have passed. Now we all have to be deacons. There will be no Archbishop. We are all deacons. And we have to work for the well-being and the restoration of our dignity in the United States. Thank you.
Archon! 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 So what I would like to do at this point is give every member of the National Council an opportunity to address our spiritual leader in America. And we'll start to my right, National Secretary Judge Bazanelis. So start thinking about what you're going to say, folks.
Christos Anesti, George.
Your Eminence, we know that you are strong not only in your faith, but in your desire to help not only the Mother Church, but the Archdiocese here in America. We are looking forward to your spiritual guidance, and we await your enthronement. And with gratitude, we look forward to working with you. We will see you very soon. Axios.
Archon Peter Skiatis, our National Secretary, Treasurer.
Thank you, Commander. Your Eminence, we are blessed to have you as our Archbishop, and I will do my best personally to assist the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle in defending our Mother Church. Axios.
Thank you. Christos.
Archon George Safio, who chairs the Patriarchal Fund Committee.
Yes, baby, Your Eminence, to be clear, the Archons have begun something that we tried to do many years ago to create an endowment fund for the Ecumenical Patriarchate. And it was George Safio.
You remember we discussed this, Father, and I was wondering why didn't we do that? And you gave me then some answers, you remember.
Yes, well now we want you to know that last year we began it and George Safio was the one strongly advocating it, Your Eminence.
Thank you, George.
Your Eminence, we're honored to have you, and we have high expectations. We need decisions to be executed in several key areas, and we look for your support. And illustratively, I think of the shrine that we have here in St. Nicholas. I think of the rejuvenation of Hellenic College and Holy Cross, which in my opinion, the seminary up in Brookline should become the Orthodox seminary worldwide. And we have the ability and the capability of doing that. And we have other interesting tasks. And from everything we hear about you, we are holding you with high expectations, and we're honored that you will be our leader. Axios.
Thank you, George.
Archon John Zavitsanos of Houston, Texas.
Your Eminence, it's a pleasure to meet you. We are delighted, even in far parts of the country like Texas, to have you. We hope you will visit us. We have a beautiful pair of cowboy boots waiting for you when you visit. And you will find, I think you may know this already, but this organization, the Order of St. Andrew, we have, everyone is very motivated to want to help. We want the best for our church, and we are all at your disposal.
Thank you.
Archon George Tsougarakis.
Hello, Your Eminence. I've had the pleasure of working with you when you were Chief Secretary on some legal matters. I am very encouraged and hopeful about your arrival here. As we've heard, there's a lot of work that awaits you, but you should know that you're not alone. Every one of us will be here to support you, and I look forward to seeing you in person.
Thank you.
Archon John Casamatis, who's a hero of 9/11. Archon John.
Welcome. I had the honor of working with you at the Patriarchate when Pope Benedict visited. And I'm looking forward to working with you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Archon Peter Kokoyannis.
Your Eminence, greetings. Listening to your rewarding statements lifts all our hearts, the community. We look forward to your forward-thinking approach of solving problems that we've had for generations, if not more, and your approach of using social media, reaching out to the community proactively gives us great inspiration to working with you and understanding moving forward. The challenges are many, but the respect and love from all here are at your side and at your disposal. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
Archon Andy Manitas.
Your Eminence, I look forward to having you come to Washington because our Archbishop is the face of Orthodox Christianity with the leaders of the United States and also the faith of the Hellenic community in the country. I just also wanted to mention that I think a lot of people are looking forward to your coming for many different reasons, but one of the most important is that, you know, with each difficulty that faces our church, people get into a routine and it becomes day after day, month after month. With your coming here, I notice all around the country that there's a fresh look at these matters. And I think it's a real opportunity for our church to move forward. And one thing that is particularly important in my mind, if you compare the Greek Orthodox Church, the parishioners, and how much they contribute to the church, as compared to other faiths in this country, we do very, very badly. And it's an opportunity for Orthodox Christians across this country to understand the level that they have to reach in order our church to accomplish these things. But we look forward to having you soon.
Thank you.
Archon Steve Trapellis.
Στέφανος Τρυπέλης, Άρχον Δικαιοφύλαξη. Σεβασμιότατε, όταν σας συναντήσα εγώ πρώτη φορά, ήρθατε στο ρητρί των Αρχόντων. Και αν θυμάστε, είχαμε την παραβολή του Ασώτου.
Το ξέχασα αυτό, θυμάμαι, ναι, το ξέχασα, έχετε δίκιο.
Yeah.
Και εγώ απήγγελα το ποίημα στα πόδια του πατέρα μου, περίπου γυρίζω και θέμω και δακρύζω, συγχώρεση ζητώ. Και εσείς μου είπατε, το θυμάμαι από τα παιδικά μου χρόνια.
Είστε απίθανος.
Με το ποίημα αυτό θέλω να μεταβιβάσετε στον Παναγιώτατο ότι εγώ αναπιστή τον ευχαριστούμε που μας χάρισε εσάς στην Αμερική. Σας ευχαριστούμε πολύ.
Να είστε καλά, ο Θεός να σας έχει καλά.
Archon, our legal counselor, Archon Christopher Stratakis.
Welcome aboard, Your.
Thank you.
As I said, my personal message to you, you're coming to a parish with awesome responsibilities, not only pastoral, but also administrative, as Mr. Sapio said. So you're going to have your hands full. I'm one of the old timers. I remember you when you were a priest and we were getting together with my brother Archon George Rocas, speaking after church at the patriarchal throne. And I've watched throughout your career. We are really humbled that you are coming back to us as our spiritual leader. We welcome you with open arms. We wish you the best. And as I said in my message, we will be at the vanguard of that long line of Greek American members of the Homogenea who will be behind you. And hopefully you're going to take care of those problems we have. Right now, your mind is going to be buzzing by all these problems. But have the divine providence that you're going to be helped by the Archons and the God-fearing members of our Homogenea. Welcome aboard, Axios.
Thank you.
Our Sergeant at Arms, Archon Alex Pritsos.
Your Eminence, Axios, it's wonderful to see you again. And awaiting you to come to the United States. I'm here lined up with the rest of my brother Archons, ready to stand tall as a soldier and help you in whatever cause is necessary. Congratulations again, and Axios.
Thank you.
Archon Mike Pasaris.
Σε μας βιώσατε, Axios, Christos Anesti. We cannot wait until your enthronement. We have to rebuild our church in this country. We're all here, Oplites, to work with you to do so. I look forward very personally, outside of my diaconia to the Archons, to work with you on the organizational, administrative, and financial aspects of the Archdiocese after having spent 2 years of my life here in headquarters at this building. And we have a path forward, which is very constructive and exciting under your leadership. I also must thank you for the phone call that you did with the clergy this week. It was an extraordinary paternal event. And I also want to thank you for the 2-minute YouTube video message that you sent out, which is being circulated amongst the Homogenea. We welcome you with open arms, με σεβασμό και με αγάπη, and I can't wait until your enthronement. Axios.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your Eminence, Metropolitan Greeting is with us today. This is an opportunity for you, sir.
Your Eminence, dear brother, with your permission, I am here, and I call you and I say that the day that I arrived in America, you was elected. I bring lucky to...
I owe you, dear brother.
That's funny.
And I'm happy to be here. I see everywhere that the people are waiting to come, to be with them. They have a vision and they want the leader, and you can bring the hope. Elpidophoros. Axios. Axios.
Your Eminence, if I may speak for everyone collectively and individually, we are are in an environment where there is great concern for the future in the Church of America, but I hastily add with great optimism. We have areas of concern that involve all our major institutions. We have concern about keeping our young people in the church. We have concern about keeping our adults in the church. We must become relevant to everybody. So I want you to know that you've heard from the National Council. Everyone is so eager to work with you, to serve the Mother Church, to serve the Holy Archdiocese of America, because the task is very significant, and everyone's ready to roll up their sleeves and work very hard under your leadership. So, Axios, congratulations, and we look forward, God willing, to meeting you overseas in the next few weeks when the opportunity is there, so that we can go in greater detail in some of the challenges and projects and hope that we all, and aspirations that we all have at this time. Your Eminence, God bless you, welcome, and I yield the floor to you for the final comment.
Archon, thank you very much for these comments, and all of you for your comments. I just want to conclude, I have made some notes while you were speaking all. I'm aware that the situation is difficult. It's easy to have these kind of festive meetings and speeches, but when it comes to the reality, the situation is not that hopeful. It's difficult. I am very much aware of that. And as you were saying some important things, I was noting, and of course I was aware that there are three major issues that we have to face immediately, even before my arrival, I could say. The first is, as you said, the National Shrine. This is a shame for us, but we have to face this challenge and return and change this shame into pride. This is the first thing we have to do. We have to raise the money for the conclusion and completion of our national shrine. This is number one, not only because we want it, but because it's our dignity towards the American society. We have to be proud of this and not ashamed. This is number one we have to do, Father Alex, and I'm sure you and all of your collaborators are already ready with some ideas and thoughts to this direction. Second is the theological school, Brookline. This is the second we have to face immediately, because the academic year is beginning in a few months, and we have to be ready. I'm not sure if anything is ready for this next academic year. The third one is the debt of the Archdiocese and the credit we have from the bank of Mr. Valiotis. These three major issues we have to face immediately in this year. Within this year, we have to finish with these three immediate and emerging items. Dear Archons, I don't think I'm the best Archbishop. I'm optimistic, but I'm optimistic because I trust in your cooperation, because I'm sure and I'm convinced that my flock, the faithful of the United States, the Orthodox, the Homogenia, Greek or not Greek, they are the best Homogenia and faithful ever. I have been to many countries. I have seen many. I don't want to offend you, Your Eminence, Metropolitan Arsenios, but I'm sure you agree with me that the people you have seen there, you haven't seen anywhere else. Anywhere else. It's only in the United States. Successful people, successful in academics, in business, in education, in every field of the world. They sacrifice their time, which is the most expensive thing in the world today. Their time, their income, their vacations. For what? For the dignity of the church, for the future of our families, for the future of the Homogenia, for the Archdiocese. And this makes me optimistic that whatever the difficulties may be, I'm sure if we work together as a team without any divisions, without any conflicts, we can make this Archdiocese great again, because we deserve that, because our tradition deserves that. We have a history behind us. We have to respect our history, our culture, and of course, build our future. These are some humble thoughts. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I'm looking forward to see you in person to discuss. I don't know everything, I know nothing. I want to listen, what you think. I want to consult with you and make the decisions together. I don't think I can make any decisions alone, because I need your advice, your consultation, your ideas, and your inspiration as well. Thank you.
Yeah, you better get your rest now, because once you go over the Great Pond, you're going to be working really hard. Thank you, Your Eminence.
Thank you.